Geography Part 8. Why is rainwater harvesting important in India? The basic principle of rainwater harvesting is essentially catch water where it falls. It involves the collection and storing of rainwater for future use, especially during dry season. This water may either be put to direct use or can be utilized for recharging underground water reserves. Rainwater harvesting increases the availability of water during dry season by increasing the levels of dried borewells and wells. Surface water supply is readily available for various purposes, reducing dependence on underground water. Rainwater harvesting does not cause pollution as is environment friendly. Rainwater harvesting is cost effective and easily affordable. Rainwater harvesting reduces soil erosion. Rainwater harvesting involves improves soil moisture. Rainwater harvesting improves the quality of water by diluting salinity. Next, methods of recharging groundwater. Groundwater aquifers can be recharged through flooding and check dam methods. Pits are constructed to recharge the shallow aquifers. Trenches are constructed when water is collected at a shallow depth due to permeable soil. Dug wells. Water is carried with the help of drain pipes to a filtration tank from where it flows to dug wells. The existing hand pumps can be used for recharging the shallow or deep aquifers if water availability increases. Availability is scarce. If water availability is scarce, তাহলে methods of recharging groundwater aquifers can be recharged through flooding and check dam methods. Pits are constructed to recharge the shallow aquifers. Trenches are constructed when water is collected at a shallow depth due to permeable soil. Water is dug wells. Water is carried with the help of drain pipes to a filtration tank from where it flows to dug wells. The existing hand pumps can be used for recharging the shallow or deep aquifers if water availability is scarce. Most common means of irrigation in India, reason for popularity of this means of irrigation in the country. Canal irrigation is the most common means. Reasons for popularity of canal irrigation in our country. Perennial canals. These canals are useful throughout the year as they draw the water from perennial rivers. Artificial lakes or barrages constructed across the river. Why popular? As these canals are throughout the year, the agricultural production in the areas of less or uncertain rainfall has increased considerably. কেন popular? যেহেতু এই ক্যানেলগুলো সার throughout the year, agricultural production in these areas of less or uncertain rainfall has increased considerably. As these canals supply water even during hot seasons, cultivation of such crops can be carried out round the year. Name a Name the types of canals used in India. Mention one point of difference between the types mentioned by you. Inundation canals. These canals are taken out from rivers without any regulated system like weirs and barrages at their head to regulate the flow of water. These canals are dependent on rains for the supply of water. Only the lower level regions can be irrigated by such canals as once the rainy season rainy season is over and floods subside, the level of water falls below the level of canal head. About perennial canals. These canals are useful throughout the year as they draw their water from perennial rivers, artificial lakes, or barrages constructed across the river. These canals have continuous supply of water throughout the year. These canals are used for irrigation during hot season. What geographical conditions make irrigation necessary in the country? Uneven distribution of rain, a seasonal rainfall, uncertainty of monsoons, different water requirement for crops, of each of the requirements of crops of HYV seeds. Irrigation is necessary in semi-arid regions for growing crops. How irrigation change? Next question: how irrigation change cropping pattern of India due to the increased availability of water? Many farmers have switched to cultivating water-intensive commercial crops such as jute, cotton, sugarcane, rather than traditional food grains like bajra, wheat, ragi. Next, geographical conditions make irrigation necessary in India. কি কি কারণে irrigation কেন প্রয়োজন? Uneven and uncertain distribution of rainfall. Southwest monsoons responsible for 90% of rainfall in India. It may either strike early or after the scheduled time, but each crop has a fixed requirement of water at the right time. সেটা একটা কারণ। The rainfall is restricted from June to September except in except in Tamil Nadu, which receives rains in winter too. Next point, some crops such as rice, sugarcane, jute, cotton, and chilies need more water, hence, need to be provided with irrigation. Next, rainfall during the 4 months is torrential, giving very little time to the soil to absorb the rainwater. Some crops that grow in winter need artificial supply of water. Next question. Why there is scarcity of surface water in our country? Surface water gets lost through the process of evaporation, transpiration. সেই জন্য and water sewage and drainage, overgrowing population. Large part of water percolates in the ground available to us in the form of groundwater. Scarcity of surface water কেন হয়েছে? Surface water gets lost through the process of evaporation, plant transpiration. Large part of water percolates in the ground available to us in the form of groundwater. আর অ্যান্ড ওয়াটার সিভেজ অ্যান্ড ড্রেনেজ সিস্টেম আরেকটা কারণ হচ্ছে ওভার গ্রোয়িং পপুলেশন। নেক্সট, মডার্ন মিনস অফ ইরিগেশন ইজ গেইনিং পপুলারিটি, গিভ টু রিজনস টু জাস্টিফাই দিস স্টেটমেন্ট। Sprinkler irrigation, this type of irrigation has been in use only a couple of decades ago, কয়েক couple of decades ago এসছে এটা। In this type of irrigation, sprinklers are set up in the fields and supplied with water by hoses. Drip irrigation key. Drip irrigation water is taken directly to the roots of plants or trees. A plastic tube is used which has small holes through which water keeps on dripping steadily. Why modern means good? There is no wastage of water due to seepage or evaporation. High application efficiency, labor cost is less, prevents water pollution. Two reasons for the development of tube well irrigation in Punjab are soft alluvial soil facilitate digging and deep as required. Cheap hydroelectric power is available to draw water through tube wells. High water table with perennial water supply. Soft alluvial soil facilitate digging as well as deep as required. Cheap hydroelectric power is available to draw water through tube well. High water table with perennial water supply. About next, most of the rivers in South India are non-perennial, so not suitable for canal irrigation. Deccan Plateau consists of hard igneous and metamorphic rocks, making it difficult to dig. So states in South India are not suitable for canal irrigation. Deccan Plateau consists of hard igneous and metamorphic rocks, making it difficult to dig. So states in South India are not suitable for canal irrigation. Next question. There is urgent need for water conservation in India as freshwater resources such as rivers, lakes, ponds are drying up due to excessive use and climatic changes. Industrial development is leading to pollution of fresh water bodies like lakes, rivers, and ponds. Thus, with rising water scarcity and growing population, there is urgent need to conserve water in India for future generation. Next question. Development of irrigation is essential for the growth of agricultural sector in India. Cano. India is an agricultural country. Adequate availability of water is essential for successful agriculture. Water for agriculture can be supplied naturally for rainfall, but if it is supplied naturally, water for agriculture can be supplied naturally through rainfall. But if it is insufficient, then it must be provided by artificial means. For a good agricultural produce, water is needed at the right time. Right time. Irrigation is the key to success of India's agriculture because of uneven distribution of rainfall and seasonal rainfall. There is an uncertainty of monsoons. Different crops need different supply of water, and high yield variety of seeds need more water. Next, India is essentially an agricultural country. More than half of the total area comes under arable land. The country has a very long, almost spanning the entire year growing season, and a very long growing season spanning almost the entire year. Water is the only means through which full potential of agricultural sector can be realized. Although water is a natural resource, yet it is not available throughout the year. Hence, efficient use of available water resources is the only key to successful agricultural development in India. India experiences a tropical monsoon type of climate which is unfortunately erratic, unreliable, irregular, uncertain, and unevenly distributed. These variations of Indian climate make irrigation indispensable for sustained agricultural development. Ever inundation canal. These canals are taken out from the rivers without any regulated system like wires and barrages at their head to regulate the flow of water. Inundation canals are dependent on rains for the supply of water. Only lower level regions can be irrigated by such canals. Inundation canals are easily built and are cheap. They are useful in controlling flood. Rooftop rainwater harvesting. Rooftop rainwater harvesting and conservation system comprises a simple scheme to replenish the groundwater and increase its level. Rainwater can be collected over our rooftops and within our house premises and can be channelized through small PVC pipes into the underground pits, sumps, wells, or bore wells to be used by hand pumps or from well. Nearly 50,000 liter of rainwater can be harvested from 100 square meter rooftop area. Rainwater harvesting technique is being used in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, along with Assam, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. As this technique is simple, practical, practically cost effective, and can be practiced by individuals both in towns as well as villages. Advantages. Rainwater harvesting increases the availability of water during dry season by increasing the levels of dry bore wells and wells. Does not cause pollution and is environment friendly, cost effective, and easily affordable. এবার advantages. Rainwater harvesting improves soil moisture, reduces soil erosion. Rainwater can be stored and used till next rainfall. About surface water. Water available on the surface of the earth in the form of rivers, lakes, ponds, and canals. Rivers comprise the most important source of surface water. India is blessed with a large number of major, minimum, and small sized rivers. There, next question. There is plenty of rain in India during the rainy season, yet we need irrigation. Give two reasons to support this statement. The rainfall in India is restricted from June to September, except in Tamil Nadu, which receives rains in winter too. Rest of the year is practically dry throughout the country. Some crops which are grown in winter need artificial supply of water when there is hardly any rainfall in most parts. Rainfall during 4 months is torrential, giving very little time to the soil to absorb the rainwater. Thus, most of the surface water goes waste. There is a spatial distribution of rainfall. In Meghalaya receives more than 1000 centimeter rainfall and Rajasthan receives 25 centimeter rainfall. Three traditional means of agriculture: well irrigation, tank irrigation, canal irrigation. Why traditional means of irrigation still play an important role in most parts of India? Traditional methods continue to play a crucial role in many parts of India due to their advantages. These methods are characterized by low initial cost. These methods are user friendly operations and have ready accessibility for farmers. Their importance persists as they offer cost effective, user friendly, and easily accessible solution for agricultural irrigation needs. Next, difference between surface and groundwater. Surface water, groundwater difference. Water on land is the result of precipitation or seepage from underground, which forms rivers and streams. This is known as surface water. Groundwater, water that gets collected under the surface of land or or on ground that remains in the soil, subsoil, or bedrock is known as groundwater. And surface water, groundwater difference. Surface water is found in visible bodies like rivers and lakes. Groundwater is located beneath the earth's surface and is stored in aquifers. Surface water is easily accessible and highly vulnerable to external factors like weather and pollution. Groundwater. Accessing groundwater requires drilling wells or bore wells, often more costly to access. Next, surface water is replenished by rain and runoff but variable and more susceptible to seasonal changes, evaporation, and droughts. Groundwater replenishes slowly through infiltration, making it more stable but less renewable resource. Next, we are facing water scarcity in recent times because usage has increased due to tremendous increase in population. Or with the increase in factories and industries, the process of waste management, including dumping of waste in the rivers, has rendered availability of water sources unusable. This has led to water scarcity, and the demand for pure water exceeds its supply. What is rainwater harvesting? The activity of collecting rainwater directly or recharging it into the ground to improve groundwater storage in the aquifer. This is the most important technique for storing water and later using it during drought or dry season. Two methods of water harvesting are rainwater harvesting and recharging of groundwater. About advantages of rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting increases the availability of water during dry season by increasing the levels of dried borewells and wells. Surface water is readily available for various purposes, thus reducing the dependence on groundwater. Rainwater harvesting improves the quality of groundwater by diluting salinity. Rainwater harvesting does not cause pollution and is environment friendly. Rainwater harvesting is cost effective and easily affordable. Rainwater harvesting reduces soil erosion. Rainwater harvesting improves soil moisture. Rainwater can be stored and used till the next rainfall. Rainwater harvesting techniques in different states. Rajasthan started it in 4500 BC. Johad, Pund, এগুলো হচ্ছে রাজস্থানে। খাদিন গুজরাট, চেরুভা আন্ধ্রপ্রদেশ, কেরে কর্ণাটকা, পুকুর খাল বিল ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল, জং জম্মু কাশ্মীর, হিমাচল প্রদেশ, লাদাখ, ডং ডং আসাম, টাট মহারাষ্ট্র, জোহাট পুঞ্চ রাজস্থান, খাদিন গুজরাট, চেরুভা অন্ধ্রপ্রদেশ, কেরে কর্ণাটকা, পুকুর খালবিল ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল, জং জম্মু কাশ্মীর, হিমাচল প্রদেশ, লাদাখ, ডংস আসাম, টাট মহারাষ্ট্র। Next, significance of irrigation in Punjab and Rajasthan. Southwest monsoon brings rain only during the period from end of July to middle of September. Otherwise, monsoon is sporadic, erratic, uncertain, and unevenly distributed. To meet the demands for water in dry season, irrigation is necessary. Some crops like rice, sugarcane needs more water. Punjab receives rainfall of about 50 centimeter annually, so there is need for irrigation to grow crops throughout the year. Rajasthan receives 25 to 50 centimeter rainfall from southwest monsoon. To meet the increasing demand for food due to growing population, irrigation is necessary, providing the right amount of water at the right time, especially for crops like cotton. Name the state where tubewells are common. UP, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat. Tank irrigation is popular kothay? Popular in the states of peninsular India and Deccan Plateau region. Canal irrigation is popular kothay? Northern plains of India. Tank irrigation is popular in the states of peninsular India and Deccan Plateau region. Peninsular Plateau, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, other states are West Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, Karnataka. Canal irrigation is popular in northern plains of India, the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Bihar. Canals are practically absent in peninsular region. ট্যাঙ্ক হচ্ছে অনিরুদ্ধ, মৃণাল কুট্টেরি, ক্যানেল হচ্ছে মিতালি। ট্যাঙ্ক হচ্ছে পেনিনসুলার ইন্ডিয়া বা ডেকান প্ল্যাটু রিজিয়ন, ক্যানেল হচ্ছে নর্দার্ন পার্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া। অ্যাডভান্টেজেস অ্যান্ড ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজেস অফ অল দ্য টাইপস অফ ইরিগেশন ইন ইন্ডিয়া, ওয়েল, এবার সিগনিফিকেন্স অফ ইরিগেশন ইন পাঞ্জাব, sorry, advantages and disadvantages of all types of irrigation in India, well, the water of wheel is lifted by various methods: Persian wheel, Rehat, Charas, Mohote, Pikota, Denkali. Found where soil is soft, easy to dig, groundwater level is not very deep. Advantage: simplest method of irrigation, no major installation cost is required. Several chemicals like nitrate, chloride, sulfate are in well water. Cheapest source of irrigation can be dug at any convenient place. Independent source of irrigation, the presence of nitrate, sulfate, chloride add fertility to the soil. Disadvantage: dry up in summer, time consuming method of providing water to crops. Well water is brackish or saline in many parts of India, can irrigate only small area. Ebar tank irrigation found in Deccan Plateau region and peninsular India. The hard permeable rocks do not allow water to percolate easily. The undulating surface forms natural depression to hold rainwater. Most peninsular rivers are seasonal, so tanks enable people to store water in rainy season and you use that water during dry season. এবার কোথায় পাওয়া যায়? Where ground is rocky prevents percolation of water, topography is rugged. Advantages: simple, easy to build, accessible to farmers, not expensive means of irrigation, allows surplus water during monsoon to be stored and used later. Disadvantage: tanks occupy large area which could have been used for cultivation. Many tanks dry up during rainy season and fail to provide water when irrigation is required the most. Silting of tanks is a frequent problem and desilting is required often. Next, tube well irrigation. A very deep bore of over 15 meter is dug and groundwater is lifted with the help of pumping set operated by electricity. Found where mainly in Indo-Gangetic plains. Found কোথায় পাওয়া যায়? Mainly in Indo-Gangetic plains where groundwater is available in plenty, where there is cheap supply of electricity. Region must be fertile and productive so that the cost of installation and operation of the tube well may be recovered from the abundant farm production. Advantages: more reliable as they can draw water from deep underneath. Very useful during drought conditions when surface wells dry up. It can irrigate larger areas as compared to surface wells. Do not cause any pollution. Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat এসব জায়গায় হয় টিউবওয়েল ইরিগেশন। নেমোনিক: অল দ্য চিলড্রেন অফ দ্য ক্লাস, হিমাক্ষী রাজস্থান, ইয়াশ গুজরাট, শুভম সিং উত্তর প্রদেশ, কাজল বিহার, রাজু স্যার পাঞ্জাব, হরিয়ানা প্রিশা, অন্ধ্রপ্রদেশ মৃণাল কুট্টেরি। তাহলে ডু নট কজ এরা সবাই হচ্ছে টিউবওয়েল ইরিগেশন। অল দ্য চিলড্রেন অফ দ্য ক্লাস, চিলড্রেন বা টিচার হিমাক্ষী রাজস্থান, ইয়াশ গুজরাট, শুভম সিং উত্তর প্রদেশ, কাজল বিহার, রাজু স্যার পাঞ্জাব, হরিয়ানা প্রিশা, অন্ধ্রপ্রদেশ মিনার কুট্টেরি। টিউবওয়েল ইরিগেশন। এবার ক্যানেল ইরিগেশন। Two types of canals are there: inundation canal and perennial canal. These canals are taken out from the rivers without any regulating system like weirs and barrages at the head to regulate the flow of rivers. Only lower level regions can be irrigated by such canals. Inundation canals are good for controlling flood. Perennial canals. These canals are useful throughout the year as they draw water from perennial rivers, artificial lakes, and barrages. ক্যানেলের একটা প্রধান সমস্যা হলো সল্ট এফার ভেসেন্স, EFFERVESCENCE, আর পেরিনিয়াল ক্যানেলের প্রধান সমস্যা হলো ওয়াটার লগিং, ওভার ফ্লাডিং। Advantages of canal irrigation. Most of these canals are perennial and provide water for irrigation whenever needed. Although initial cost is high, canal irrigation is cheap in long run. Disadvantages. Marshy areas need canals. Marshy areas become breeding ground for mosquitoes, resulting in widespread occurrence of vector-borne diseases like malaria. Marshy areas near canals become breeding grounds for mosquitoes, resulting in widespread occurrence of vector-borne diseases like malaria. Canal water tends to seep into the soil, and this tends to waterlogging and erosion. Canal irrigation often leads to salt effervescence. Large areas of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh suffer from the problem of ray or salts in the upper layers of the soil. Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Bihar account for almost half of the total area irrigated by canals. The digging of canals is impossible in the rocky, uneven areas of peninsular plateau region. Therefore, canals are absent there. Give reasons. Sprinkler irrigation is practiced in arid and semi-arid regions. Cano, due to the scarcity of water, this method helps in efficient water distribution, minimizing wastage, and well suited for areas of low precipitation. This method of irrigation is practiced in hilly, arid, semi-arid regions of uneven topography. Rajasthan has the largest area under sprinkler irrigation, followed by Haryana. Cano practiced in Rajasthan because Rajasthan is a desert region. There is dearth of water. Sprinkler irrigation is preferred because no water is lost by irrigation and water is supplied directly to the fields, leading to minimum wastage. Water reaches every part of the field uniformly, so no question of over irrigation or uneven distribution arises. A tube well should be installed in a fertile and productive region because tube wells facilitate the extraction of groundwater. The region must be fertile and productive so that the cost of installation and operation of tube well may be recovered from abundant farm production. Next, canal irrigation is more suitable in northern plains due to flat topography of the region. Due to flat topography, gentle slope allows for easy flow of water through canals. Name the activity shown in the diagram. Rooftop harvesting. Objectives of the activity: a simple scheme to replenish the groundwater and increase its level. The purpose of rainwater harvesting is to utilize the rainwater to its maximum, not to let it run off or go waste. Rainwater harvesting technique is being used in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, along with Assam, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra. Rainwater harvesting increases availability of water during dry season by increasing the levels of dried borewells and wells. Next question. Without irrigation, development of agriculture is difficult in India. Clarify the statement given two reasons. Not all places in our country receive the same amount of rainfall, while Assam and West Bengal receive 150 to 250 centimeter rainfall annually. Places such as Rajasthan barely gets 25 centimeter. India has year-long agricultural season, but rainfall is concentrated over 4 month period from June to September. The rest of the year is relatively dry. Indian monsoons are very uncertain. Late arrival or early withdrawal affects crop production severely. Crops like rice, sugarcane, jute need much more water. Irrigation is essential in arid and semi-arid regions. Next, mention two factors which are essential for the development of tube well irrigation: high water table, perennial water supply. Ground should be soft with alluvial soil. The area must get adequate rainfall so as to replenish groundwater. Cheap hydel power should be available to draw water from tube well. Next, give reason. The northern plains of India suitable for canal irrigation. Cano. Rivers are perennial in northern plains. Surface of northern plain is flat. Demand for irrigation is greater in northern part where portion of arable land is the highest. Okay, rivers are perennial in northern part of India. Surface of northern plain is flat. Demand for irrigation is greater in northern part. Portion of arable land is the highest. সেই জন্যই নর্দার্ন প্লেন্সের ইন্ডিয়া are suitable for canal irrigation. Next, tank irrigation is an important method of irrigation in Karnataka. The Deccan Plateau consists of underlying hard rocks which are impervious and non-porous. Peninsular India receives monsoon type of climate, hence tanks collect water during rainy season. Most of the area of peninsular India is uneven with many unnatural depressions. Tank irrigation is prevalent in Deccan Plateau region where water is collected and used for irrigation. This is difficult to build canal or well, so tank irrigation is best option here. Although expensive, sprinkler irrigation is gaining popularity in recent times. Sprinkler irrigation cano. Sprinkler irrigation does not cause any loss of water by evaporation and seepage as the water is supplied through pipes and not exposed to the sun. This is an overhead irrigation. Sprinkler irrigation is best suited for arid and semi-arid regions. Sprinkler irrigation involves less wastage of water and water reaches every part of the field uniformly. What is rainwater harvesting? State its objectives. Rainwater harvesting involves all the methods of conserving and collecting rainwater. It is the simplest and most efficient method of water conservation. The activity of collecting rainwater directly or recharging it into the ground to improve groundwater storage. Objectives: cost effective and easily affordable, reduces soil erosion, improves soil moisture, helps in recharging groundwater. Next question. State one measure government should adopt to handle present water crisis. Governments should undertake proper water harvesting methods that promote reuse and recycle of water. Water Says Act 1977. General public awareness about the importance of water. এটা ওয়াটার সেস অ্যাক্টে হয়েছিল। লাস্ট চ্যাপ্টার ট্রান্সপোর্ট। Why is developed transport network important for India? Transport is required for movement of service and skills from one region to another. Transportation plays a major role in the development of tourism industry, which contributes to the growth of an economy. The ancient civilizations such as Indus Valley civilization, Egyptian civilization grew up and prospered on the banks of rivers. The rivers not only provided water for growing crops but also served as a route for transporting goods and people from one region to another. So, transportation has played an important role in influencing the formation of urban societies. An efficient transport and communication system helps in smooth administration and promotes balanced growth in every sector and every corner of the nation. Transportation helps in evacuation and sea rescue missions during natural calamities like floods and earthquakes. India has a vast country expanding thousands of kilometers from north to south and east to west. An integrated, eco-friendly, fuel-efficient, and high-speed transport system is needed to help and bring the diverse population together to strengthen nation's economy. এবার advantages of road transport. Construction and maintenance of road is cheaper compared to that of railways and airways. Roads are cheapest means of communication. Roads are more flexible than rail or air transport. Roads can be constructed in hilly areas. Individuals can choose their routes and timings to suit their convenience. Perishable goods like milk, fruits, vegetables are more quickly carried by roadways than railways. Roads are ideal for short distance travel. Roads are safer means of transport for perishable commodities like fruits, vegetables, and milk from villages to urban areas. Roads provide a link between railway stations and ports. Constructions of road can be undertaken in remote areas, difficult terrain, high altitude, and steep slopes. Disadvantages: traffic jams due to lack of order are very common. Lack of roadside amenities like repair shops, rest houses, etc., which are essential for long distance routes. Most of the roads in villages are metalled and broadly maintained. Next, North South Corridor, Srinagar to Kanyakumari, Golden Quadrilateral connecting four metropolitan cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. National Highway Authority of India is responsible for the development, management, and maintenance of highways. Kolkata Inland Riverine Port, North South Corridor, Srinagar to Kanyakumari. NSSK মানে নর্থ সাউথ করিডোর, শ্রীনগর টু কন্যাকুমারী। Are golden quadrilateral connecting four metropolitan cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. National Highway Authority of India is responsible for the development and management and maintenance of highways. আর কলকাতায় হচ্ছে ইনল্যান্ড রিভারাইন পোর্ট আছে। Name the following: the mode of transport that ensures comfortable journey, especially for elderly and children. Railways. The highway connecting Silchar, Assam and Porbandar, Silchar in Assam and Porbandar in Gujarat. East West Corridor, National Highway 27. East West Corridor, National Highway 27. Silchar, Assam and Porbandar in Gujarat. Cheapest means of transport for bulky goods, waterways, as it allows large quantities to be transported at lower cost as compared to road rail transport. Road and rail transport give reasons. Airways are the most efficient mode of transport to connect northeast India with the rest of the country. Airways is the most important in northeast region of India because of its difficult terrain. Railways are easily developed in northern plains. Cano. The northern plains with its flat level land, high density of population and rich agricultural economy has the most favorable conditions for the development of railways. However, the large number of rivers required construction and maintenance of bridge which occur incur heavy expenditure. Railway network is less dense in the Himalayan region because of the rugged terrain. The southern plateau region and sandy areas of Rajasthan are also less suitable for railways. Next question. Rivers of peninsular India are not ideal for inland water transport because they are seasonal and have uneven flow due to the dependence of monsoon rains. Many rivers also have shallow beds and waterfalls, making navigation difficult. Next, why road transport is an important means of transport in India? Because road transport provides connectivity to remote rural areas where railways and airways might not be accessible, facilitating the movement of people and road goods. Road transport offers door to door service, making it more convenient for short distances and reducing loading and unloading times. Roadways are considered more important than any other means of transport as they facilitate long distance travel. Roads can be constructed on high altitude areas and steep slopes. They are the cheapest means to connect villages with urban areas. They connect remote areas with cities and are good for supplying perishable items like milk and fruits. The North South East West is the largest highway project in India. Give reason why railways are managed completely by central government. As its construction involves heavy expenses that is difficult to be managed by individuals, railways are principal mode of transport for both freight and passengers. FREIGHT, freight and passengers that needs attention and management of the central government. A, Next, the first train of Indian Railways ran in 1853 between Mumbai and Thane. Indian Railways operated by Ministry of Railways. It manages the fourth largest railway network in the world. Advantages and disadvantages of inland transport. Inland water transport is a fuel efficient, environment friendly, cost effective mode of transport, having potential to supplement the overburdened rail and congested roads. The inland waterways uh, Authority of India. The Inland Waterways Authority of India was constructed in 1986 for the development and promotion and regulation of the inland waterways for shipping and navigation. IWAI, Inland Water Authority of India. Inland Waterways Authority of India. Since the formation of Inland Waterways Authority of India, the Inland Waterways Authority of India, the following major waterways have been identified. Mumbai Port is India's largest port, mane ports of West Coast. Mumbai Port is India's largest port by size and shipping traffic. Jawaharlal Nehru Port, earlier known as Jana Novosheva, NHAVA, Sheva, is relatively new, situated in eastern part of Mumbai, Maharashtra. This modern port was built to reduce pressure on Mumbai port. The principal exports And import textiles are carpets, plastics, metals, vegetable oil, chemicals, and pharmaceuticals. Kandla has a tidal port located on eastern end of Rann of Kutch in Gujarat, built to release pressure on Mumbai port. Kochi has another natural port located on a lagoon. Panambur port or New Mangalore port. দরকার নেই New Mangalore port is situated in the east in on the coast of Karnataka. মারগাঁও মারমাগাঁও তো জানতাম মারমাগাঁও is an important port of Goa. তাহলে কি কি হলো? মুম্বাই পোর্ট ইন্ডিয়াজ লার্জেস্ট পোর্ট, জওয়াহরলাল নেহরু পোর্ট আগে বলা হতো নবসেবা পোর্ট is situated in eastern part of Mumbai, Maharashtra. This modern port was built to reduce pressure on Mumbai port. The principal exports and import textiles are carpet, plastic, metal, vegetables, oils, chemicals, pharmaceuticals. Kandla has a tidal port located in eastern end of the Rann of Kutch in Gujarat, built to release pressure on Mumbai port. Kochi has another natural port located on a lagoon. Panambur port or New Mangalore port is located on the coast of Karnataka. New Mangalore port is located on the coast of Karnataka. Marmagaon is an important port of Goa. Next, ports on east coast Kiki. Chennai is the oldest artificial harbour on the east coast of Tamil Nadu and second largest port after Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Chennai is the oldest artificial harbour on the east coast of Tamil Nadu and second largest port after Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Vishakhapatnam Port is located in Andhra Pradesh between Chennai and Kolkata Port. Vishakhapatnam Port is located in Andhra Pradesh between Chennai and Kolkata Port. Vishakhapatnam Port is the deepest landlocked and protected port set up primarily for trading of coal and iron ore. Paradip Port is one among the deep water seaports in India situated on the coast of Odisha. Paradip Port is one among the deep water seaports in India situated on the coast of Odisha. Haldia is a new port in West Bengal developed on the river Hooghly to release congestion at Kolkata. Haldia is a new port in West Bengal developed on river Hooghly to release congestion at Kolkata port. This port imports fertilizers, iron and steel, petroleum, limestone, and scrap. Kolkata is a riverine port on the Hooghly River in West Bengal. It is the oldest port in India and was constructed by the English East India Company. The oldest port of India, Lothal, was an important port city of Indus Valley civilization and was located in the present day region of Gujarat. এবার inland water transport. Water transport can be broadly classified into two types: inland water transport and coastal CP. Disadvantages: it is limited by geographical factors as navigable rivers and canals are not available everywhere, restricting its accessibility and utility. Disadvantages: rivers and canals may not be operational throughout the year. এটা একটা ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজ যে জিওগ্রাফিক্যাল সব নেভিগেবল হবে রিভার্স অ্যান্ড ক্যানেলস restricting accessibility and utility. Rivers and canals may not be operational throughout the year as water may freeze during winter or water level may fall during summer, thus making water transport unreliable. Waterways can cater to limited areas while there are navigable water channels or to places along the coasts where it is situated to establish where it is suitable to establish ports and harbors. Advantages: water transport হচ্ছে cost effective for transporting bulky and heavy goods over long distances. It is energy efficient and eco-friendly as compared to other modes of transport. Ever, why are airways more popular than other means of transport? Airways is the fastest mode of transport. Although expensive, the surface transport cannot match the air transport over long distances. Aircrafts can reach the most remote parts of Earth like jungles, valleys, deserts. Air travel is indispensable for the business people, for defense, especially during calamities like business people for of certain for defense during Calamities like earthquake, floods, epidemics, and war situations, air travel is, and aircraft plays an important role. By air transport plays an important role. Air transport is most important in northeast region of India, where it is the only mode of transport because of its difficult terrain. In times of earthquakes, floods, and other natural disasters, airways play a major role in distribution of relief and in evacuation process. Airlifting of people in trouble or airdropping clean water and flood and food for people in distress is common. কি বলছি, in times of earthquakes, floods and other natural disasters, airways plays a major role in distribution of relief and in evacuation process. Airlifting of people in trouble or airdropping clean water and food for to people in distress is common. Air transport is most important accessible in the accessible areas of hilly region. In terms of load handled, the following airports can rank from 1 to 3. Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Port, Mumbai. Kempe Gowda International Airport, Bangalore. Kempe Gowda International Airport, Bengaluru. Chennai International Airport. Advantages of air transport. Cost of air transport is very high. Aircraft fuel, regular and thorough servicing, provisions of air terminal facilities as well as cost obtaining flying and landing rights are very expensive. Shopkichu cost of air transport is very high. Aircraft, fuel, regular and thorough servicing, provisions of air terminal facilities as well as cost of obtaining flying and landing rights are very expensive. It has limited carrying capacity of goods and people. The amount of freight and number of passengers that can be carried is restricted due to lack of space. Adverse weather conditions and poor visibility can cause flight cancellation, delays, and discomforts. Regular strikes in the airlines are also responsible for damaging their reputation. Public prefers to try alternatives. But advantages of waterways. Waterways are the cheapest means of transport. Unlike rail transport, waterways do not have to be constructed because rivers and seas are natural things. Maintenance cost is less as compared to that of road and rail transport. They are fuel efficient and environment friendly mode of transport. Ships are excellent to transport large quantities of bulky goods over long distances. During natural calamities like heavy rain and flood, where rail and road transport are more workable, rescue operations are undertaken by water transport. Advantages of using railways and means of as means of transport. The distance between the inner sides of the two railway tracks is known as railway gauge. The Indian railways mostly comprises three gauges: broad gauge, meter gauge, narrow gauge. The toy train between Shiliguri and Darjeeling in West Bengal attacked the one between Kalka and Shimla are some of the important narrow gauge railways. এগুলো হচ্ছে ন্যারো গেজ রেলওয়েজের এক্সাম্পল। এবার অ্যাডভান্টেজেস কি অফ ইউজিং রেলওয়েজ? দি গ্রেটেস্ট অ্যাডভান্টেজ ইজ দ্যাট it is the most dependable mode of transport, that is less affected by weather conditions such as rains, fog, etc. as compared to other means of transport. It is convenient to transport heavy bulky commodities over long distances by rail. It facilitates the movement of raw materials to the industries and finished good to the markets, thereby helping the process of industrialization. Railways not only have a large carrying capacity of both freight and passengers but also can easily be increased by adding more wagons. Railways operate on fixed schedules. There are less chances of breakdown and accidents. Railways offer a very comfortable journey, which is necessity, especially over long distances. It is preferable for children and elderly members of the family as it provides facilities to sleep and stretch during the journey. It is cheaper than road and air transport. Rail transport is economical because only few people are involved in carrying much more load than in motor vehicles. Hebar Pawan Hands provide helicopter support services to the petroleum sector, including ONGC and Oil India Limited. Provide helicopter services to the petroleum sector, including ONGC and Oil India Limited. Pawan Hands provide helicopter service. Railways provide employment to large number of people in India. About disadvantages compared to air transport, rail transport is long and tedious. Frequent accidents due to human errors and terrorist attacks and faulty track repair, loots and robbery incidents have made the rail journey unsafe. Railways face a tough competition with road transport as roads can deliver the goods at doorstep. Obsolete machinery, tracks, and equipments are cause of major accidents which affect the efficiency over a period of time. This also affects the traffic as people lose faith in the system. Railways consume a lot of diesel. The increase in prices adversely affects the finance of the railway department. Lack of security arrangements, poor maintenance, lack of cleanliness at the railway stations and rail compartments are problems faced by common man. What next question? What is the purpose of developing the golden quadrilateral in India? In order to give a boost to the economic development of the country, the government has embarked upon a massive national highways development project in the country. The National Highway Development Project consists of following components: Golden Quadrilateral, North South Corridor, and East West Corridor, port connectivity, and other projects. The Golden Quadrilateral comprises the national highway connecting the four metropolitan cities of Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata by a six-lane superhighway started in 2001 and ended in 2006. The major benefits of this network is ensure smoother and faster movement of people and goods between major cities and ports, better movement of products to facilitate track transport, provides job opportunities to people. Golden Quadrilateral की ये बार a six-lane superhighways that connects four major cities including Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata helps in industrial growth of smaller towns through which it passes, provides connectivity to না না গোল্ডেন কোয়াড্রিল্যাটারালের উপকারগুলো helps in industrial growth of smaller towns through which it passes, provides connectivity to major agricultural, industrial, and cultural centers of India. Since the highway passed through many small towns, the project opened up more choice for initiating industrial activity. But disadvantage of waterways. Kiki disadvantage: waterways cannot compete with roads and railways because of its slow speed. Rivers and canals may not be operational throughout the year as water freezes during winter and water level falls during summer. Waterways cater to limited areas where there are navigable water channels or places along the coast. Waterways get affected by weather disturbances like cyclones and tornadoes, making seas rough and dangerous. Long hours in sea causes seasickness. Why railways not well developed in northeastern states due to harsh terrain in the region. Northeastern states have seasonal mountains, valleys, and other natural features. Give reason why north, south, east, west is popular in India. North south corridor comprises national highway connecting Srinagar to Kanyakumari. East west corridor Silchar to Porbandar. NSSK এটার কোথাও একটা লিখেছিলাম কিন্তু নেভার স্টপ শ্রী টু কানহা নেভার স্টপ শ্রী টু কানহা এভরি ওয়াটার অ্যানিম্যাল সেলস টু পোরবান্দর এই দুটো বানিয়েছি নেভার স্টপ শ্রী টু কানহা মানে নর্থ সাউথ করিডোর কানেক্ট শ্রীনগর টু কন্যাকুমারী আর এভরি ওয়াটার অ্যানিমাল সেলস টু পোরবান্দর মানে ইস্ট ওয়েস্ট করিডোর শিলচর টু পোরবান্দর হলো নেভার স্টপ শ্রী টু কানহা মানে নর্থ সাউথ করিডোর কানেক্ট শ্রীনগর টু কন্যাকুমারী আর এভরি ওয়াটার অ্যানিমাল সেলস টু পোরবান্দর মানে ইস্ট ওয়েস্ট করিডোর কানেক্ট শিলচর টু পোরবান্দর Popularity reason: the construction has led to general improvement of the area and also reduction in vehicle operating cost, travel time, and more employment. North South East West corridor is the largest highway project in India. এবার inland water transport কেন well developed নয় ইন্ডিয়ায় because of seasonal variation in the volume of water due to natural calamities due to monsoon rains. All this affect the navigability of rivers. Road transport is not well developed in northeast India. Why? Because the northeastern part of India has geographically unfavorable conditions to support our water network. The region mainly consists of hilly terrain, heavy rainfall, and thick forest cover. Why railways is under public sector? Railways help in administration of our country. It helps in easy movement of heavy defense equipments, troops, police, and military within the country. Ki railways help in administrative sector of our country. It helps in easy movement of heavy defense equipments, troops, police, and military within the country. That's why it is আন্ডার পাবলিক সেক্টর। এর আগে দেখা গেছিল ওর খুব কস্ট অনেক হাই, তাই জন্য সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট ওটা দেখে এইসব। আ গুড ট্রান্সপোর্ট নেটওয়ার্ক ইজ গুড। নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চেন, আ গুড নেটওয়ার্ক অফ ট্রান্সপোর্ট ইজ গ্রেট হেল্প ফর দ্য ডেভেলপমেন্ট অফ দ্য কান্ট্রি। A good transport network helps in boosting the agriculture and industrial sector. A good transport network is the basis to develop national and international trade. Disadvantages of airways kiki: cannot carry bulky equipment and goods, does not connect with remote areas and very expensive. Despite its does not connect with remote areas, Tigna is only available in cities. Is only available in cities. This mode of transport is only available in cities. Despite its exorbitant price, air travel has been gaining popularity in recent times as airways are fast, comfortable, and time saving. Cannot carry bulky equipment and goods, এটা একটা কারণ। আর ইজ অনলি অ্যাভেলেবল ইন সিটিজ, এটা একটা কারণ। এটা হচ্ছে ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজ, কিন্তু তা সত্ত্বেও ডিসপাইট ইটস এক্সরবিটেন্ট প্রাইস এয়ারওয়েজ হ্যাজ বিন গেইনিং popularity in recent times as airways are fast, comfortable, and time saving. এবার নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চেন, one advantage of coastal shipping emerges as the most cost effective and environment friendly mode of transport as compared to railways and airways. This mode not only conserves fuel but also alleviates the strain on rail and road transport systems. Additionally, it generates employment opportunities for thousands of individuals while causing minimal pollution. Next question. Nearly 70% of Indians do not use air transport. Air transport is very expensive. It tends to serve only a particular sector who can afford the exorbitant price. These fares are normally beyond the reach of common man. The 70% of the Indians cannot afford it. Airports are not in remote areas or even in small district towns. Airway service is available only in very big cities. Next question. A well developed transport network is important for industrial growth. Transport links consumption to production and hinterland to production cities. Centers. Transport links consumption to production and hinterland to production centers. মানে কনজামশন সেন্টার টু প্রোডাকশন সেন্টার, আবার hinterland to production center. A good transportation system helps to link the country with the rest of the world. Why water transport is very popular? Water transport is slower than land transport in India. The unpredictability of monsoon poses a risk, potentially leading to a decline in water levels in rivers and complicating navigation. Unlike water transport, land transport remains unaffected by seasonal challenges. Moreover, water transport carries greater inherent risks with the constant possibility of ship or boat sinkings. Consequently, it is not as widely favored as land transport in India. Next, why means of transport are called lifelines of nation's economy? Aids in the process of industrialization and urbanization. It helps in better utilization of the resources of backward areas by linking them with the more advanced areas. While rail transport is useful in India because it helps in movement of heavy goods and perishable commodities to distant places, cheaper and safer than other means of transport, reduce suffering during natural calamity. In advantage of inland water transport, it is suitable for carrying heavy and bulky materials within a particular country or continent. Advantages of road transport provides road door-to-door service so that every village and hamlet can be reached. Disadvantages of water transport often affected by weather conditions. Three reasons why air. Next question. Three reasons why airways are becoming a popular means of transport in modern India. Air transport is free of physical barriers like mountain ranges or water bodies. Aircraft can reach the most remote parts of Earth like jungles, valleys, and deserts during natural calamities. Air transport is the fastest mode of transport in such a vast country like India. Through air transport, very large distances can be traversed by air in short time. Rabi crop, winter, raw, RAW, Kharif crop, monsoon, kham, KHAM, Zayad, March to June, মানে সামারে হয়।